Very good. Hello, guys. How are you doing? Welcome back. I don't know if all of you know me, but my name's Teacher Rafa again. If you have any questions, by the way, use the chat below. Okay. So if you have any questions, do not hesitate in asking me. Okay. Very good. Uh, Let me see. We have some. No, not yet. Very good. Excellent stuff. Very good. So, guys, as you might have noticed, we're this extra classes they're pretty much for giving you some extra vocabulary and useful sentences as well for the daily situations or very specific situations. By the way, actually, okay. So last class we talked a little bit about the vocabulary you need and useful sentences to use at the airport. Okay, so some good consistent vocabulary and useful sentences uh, that might come in handy when you're hanging around or you have to hit the airport. All right. I hope you have enjoyed it. I couldn't see actually. I didn't see any questions, any further questions. But anyways, if you guys have any further questions, just let me know. All right, let me know straight away so I can solve them for you, so I can clear them up. Okay, very good, excellent. So let's let's start it. Let's start it. Very good. So let me minimize myself a little bit. So there you go. Here I am. Rock you like a hurricane. All right. So here we go. Excellent job. So at the restaurant, useful vocabulary. So here I have some words. I have a set of words actually. There are 12 words. They're quite common in a restaurant scenario. All right. They're easy word. I'm taking it easy a little bit because like extra classes there for everyone. I want to make sure that all of you from beginners to advanced level understand me quite well. Okay, so if I'm talking too fast, okay, or if my accent is bothering, if sorry, if my accent is bothering you, just let me know. Okay, so okay, hey, teacher, calm down a little bit. Okay, speak slowly. Okay, I'll do my part. All right. So that said, let's check uh, this use actually these useful words around here. Okay, so we have 12 words as I mentioned before. So the first one is booking. Can you repeat with me? Booking. Booking, like in book. Okay, remember you have a long O sound. Okay, because you have a double O right there in the beginning. So we have booking, booking, like in book, book. Okay. Second one, party, and we're not talking about like partying. Okay, that's another different. That's a different party we're talking about. I'm gonna see that in a couple of minutes. Okay, so wait for a little bit. So menu or set menu, drinks menu, today's special, cutlery, napkin, starter, main course, side dish, dessert, and tip. Okay, can you repeat that with me? The first one, booking, party. If you have a British accent, party. menu, set menu, drinks menu, today's special, careful with the X, with the S actually, okay, today's special. So can you see we have a connected speech right there, okay? We'll blend those two S's in, and they sound like one, like a long S, okay? So today's special, okay? Next one, cutlery, napkin, starter, okay, depends on your accent, main course, side dish, dessert, and tip. Okay? You might have heard these words before, okay? If you're familiar with them, fair play to you. If you're not, we're gonna check. We're checking one by one, okay? So we work a little bit on pronunciation, and after that, we work on definition. Okay? Alrighty then. Very good. So let's move on to the next slide. Very good. So here you have the first one, booking. Okay? So what's booking, teacher? Booking, or to book something, okay, is to make a reservation. Okay? So booking is to make a reservation. You can also use booking as a noun. Okay, my booking as well. But generally, we use it as a verb. So to book something, it's the same as saying to make a reservation. So I'm booking something, I'm making a reservation. All right. Reservation is pretty straightforward. Yeah, you make a reservation for a hotel, for a restaurant, for hosters, something like this. I think you're quite the word is not it's quite familiar to probably to all of you. Okay, very good. So, party or party depends on your accent again. Very good. So, a party is a group of people who arrange to eat together. Okay, so if you're making a reservation or a booking, okay, set of tables, for instance, you're generally booking or making a reservation, okay, for a group of people. And this group of people, we call them a party. All of them together, they are a party. Okay. Menu, very good. Menu. So, attention to. Can you see right here? Look, menu. Okay, sounds like you. So you have a long sound again. A menu. So you have to stretch this sound a little bit more uh, um, than other words. Okay, so menu. Okay, that's why we have a new right here. Menu. Okay. Very good. So we have two different types right here. So when we're talking about the menu, regular menu, okay, it's a list of dishes to be served or available for a meal. Okay, so it's a list of dishes. All right, quite straightforward. I think that's it's pretty much the same word all around. Doesn't matter which language you're talking about. We always have menu. We have in Portuguese as well, menu. It's actually a French word. Okay, menu. Yeah. So it's a Latin word as well. But you have to pronounce it differently according to the language you're speaking. All right. So here we have a variant of menu. We have a set menu. What's that? It's a list of dishes you can order together for a set price. Okay, so whenever you see a set menu, whenever they're like talking about or offering you a set menu, remember that's a list, okay, of dishes you can order together for a set price. Generally, it's cheaper, okay, slightly cheaper than the rest of the menu. All right, so that's why I'm showing you that because this is it's a money saver. Okay, drinks menu. Very good. So, a list of soft drinks and alcoholic drinks available for ordering. Very good. So, it's pretty much the same thing as a menu, a regular menu, but just for drinks. Generally, when you arrive at a restaurant or something like this, they'll hand you two different menus. Okay, the regular menu and the drinks menu. All right. So don't freak out if you're like just glancing at the menu and don't see any drinks or something like this. Okay. It's because you have to ask for the drinks menu. Ah, by the way, in some restaurants, okay, they're the same thing. The whole menu, uh, it's just like one thing. Okay, so the menu, inside the menu, the complete menu. Okay, you're gonna find the drinks menu, the set menu. So don't worry about memorizing too many different words for that because most restaurants they have just one solid, consistent menu with everything they're selling or they're offering. Okay, with everything for sale inside that huge menu. Okay, but in some restaurants, generally fancy restaurants, they have separate menus. So you have drinks menu, set menu, and food menu, all then uh, made separately. Okay, very good. So here we have today's special. What's that? Today's specials extra dishes cooked on the day, which are not on the menu. When they're saying like which are not on the menu, okay, they're like they're trying to say that they're not on the regular menu. Okay, so they're extra dishes generally. So see if you check here the picture. Okay, so you have today's special meatloaf. Soups of the day, broccoli and cheese soup, vegetable soup. So probably the broccoli and cheese soup, the vegetable soup, and the meatloaf, they're not on the regular menu. So that's why they are the today special. Okay? Generally, they have a sign for it, something like this, or a blackboard like this to show you whatever the today's special is or are in this case because you have three options. You have two options for soup, one option for like a main meal. Okay, which is a meatloaf. Cutlery, very good. So we have utensils such as knives, forks, and spoons used as tableware. Okay, so cutlery is everything you use to process your food. Okay, to cut your food or something like this to handle your food. Okay, because unless you're visiting very specific or ethnic restaurants, okay, that you're supposed to eat using your hands. Okay, unless you're in a restaurant like this, you probably will be using cutlery instead. Okay, very good. So a napkin, very good. So it's a piece of cloth or absorbent paper used at table to protect the clothes or wipe the lips and fingers. Okay, to wipe your fingers or lips. All right. So that's quite straightforward. It's just a piece of cloth uh, or paper. Okay, that's napkin. Starter. The first course of a meal. I love starters, by the way. I absolutely love chicken wings. They're my favorite one. They're my favorite ones ever. I love chicken wings, by the way. But I like the spicy ones. Yeah, they're lovely starter. I always ask for them. Yeah, very good. So starter, the first course of a meal, generally small portions of food served hot or cold. You can skip this one if you're not very hungry. So that's a good tip. Okay, if you're not very hungry, okay, you can skip the starter. All right. So you go straight to the main course. Talking about it. Okay. Since we're talking, oops, wait, just let me see. Okay. So since we're talking about courses, okay, careful with that, guys. It's a course, okay, not curse. Curse is when you use curse words, bad words, okay? So careful with that, okay? It's a common mistake to use curse instead of course, okay? So this is a course. In this case, we're talking about the main course. It's the principal dish of a meal. All right. So generally, you have some examples of main courses. Okay, we have like a steak, a pie, a Guinness pie, stew. Okay, so that like the most that's the principal dish of a meal. Okay, it's the superstar of the of courses. Okay, so main course, the principal dish of a meal. And we also have side dishes. What's a side dish? It's a small portion of food, typically bread or salad. I don't know if you've been to the situation before, but like generally when you go to Italian restaurants, they always give you a side dish with some bread or some biscuits. Okay, uh, that's what we're talking about. That's a side dish. Okay, so a small portion of food. It's a small portion of food. All right, generally bread or salad. You can have biscuits as well sometimes when you're having maybe a soup or something like this. But generally, we have bread or salad. Dessert. Very good. Dessert. Usually sweet course or dish. I think that's the favorite. That's second to none. I think that's the everyone's favorite, right? Usually sweet course or dish has a fruit, ice cream, or pastry served at the end of a meal. Okay, so generally, unless you're a kid, because if you're a kid, your dessert is your main course, right? Very good. So usually sweet course or dish as a fruit, ice cream, and pastry served at the end of a meal. A tip. Oh, we all like tips. Some people don't like giving tips, and that's a shame. Shame on you. Okay, don't be that guy. All right, or that girl. A small sum of money often given to restaurant staff for good service. Okay, so small sum of money, generally €1, €2, okay, uh, for good service. In some places, for instance, in Brazil, that's not it's optional. Actually, it's optional. Yeah, but in some places, it's not. It's already included in your whole bill. Okay, it's already included in the bill, so it's not optional. All right, but in most places it is. Very good. So now, guys, let's just do a quick review. Okay, so booking to make a reservation. Party is a group of people who arrange to eat together. So we have two different types. Actually, we have three, okay? Three different types of menus. So we have the set menus, a list of dishes you can order together for a set price. Generally, it's cheaper, okay? It's a cheaper option. So menu, a list of dishes to be served or available for a meal. Drinks menu, a list of soft drinks and alcoholic drinks available for ordering. Today's special, extra dishes cooked on the day, which are not on the menu. Generally, they're available just for that day, okay? So careful with that. Cutlery, utensils such as knives, forks, and spoons used as tableware. Napkin, a piece of cloth or absorbent paper used at a table to protect the clothes or wipe the lips and fingers. So basically, it's a piece of cloth for you guys to clean yourselves. Mainly if you're eating like finger food or something like this, they always give you loads, a huge block of napkins, okay? Starter, first course of a meal, generally small portions of food served hot or cold. You can skip this one if you're not very hungry. All right, very good. So, as I mentioned before, there's small portions of food such as like chicken wings, sausages. Let me see what else. Uh, Cheese sticks. Yeah, I love them as well. Like this mozzarella sticks. They're lovely. Love them. Yeah. Main course, the principal dish of a meal. Okay, so this is the star of all courses. Side dish, small portion of food, typically bread or salad. Ah, by the way, this one, generally you can ask for extra side dishes. Okay, if you feel you need a little bit more, you can ask for another portion of another side dish. Dessert, usually sweet course or dish as a fruit, ice cream, or pastry served at the end of a meal. And tip, always tip people, okay? Always tip waiters, always tip the staff. That's my advice for you. Small sum of money often given to restaurant staff for good service. All good? Very good. So now, useful sentences. Let's go to the hard stuff. Let's move on to the hard stuff. Very good. So, arriving at the restaurant, okay? So, here's some short and very useful sentences you can use when you're arriving at the restaurant. Okay, we have two options right there. We have if you have booked a table and if you haven't booked a table. So two different options, two different situations. All right. So the first one, if you have booked a table, hello, we've booked a table for two or three. Okay. Remember, we're using what? Party. Okay. For a group of people who arrange to eat together. So if you have booked a table for two, you have booked a table for a party of two. All right. So if you haven't booked a table, do you have a book for two or three or four? Hello, we haven't booked a table. Can you fit us in? That's a very good sentence, and it sounds really. How can I say? It sounds really native-ish. Okay, to say, can you fit us in? You can use that for booking other things as well. For instance, you've just arrived. You've just arrived in Dublin, and you haven't booked a hotel or hostel or something like this. You can come to the receptionist and say, "Hey, we've just arrived in Dublin and we haven't booked a room. Can you try to fit us in?" Okay. It's actually not the best option because the best option is to book in advance. Okay? But if you're in a situation like that, you know how to try to get around. Okay? Now you know how to get around a situation like that. All right, can you feed us in? Very good. So now, choosing what to eat. So the first one we have is, could we see the menu, please? Okay. Second one, could we see the drinks menu, please? So we have you have actually three different menus, okay? So you can interchange them. So instead of could, you could use I would like to see the menu, okay? So, or would you bring me the menu, please? Okay, the combinations they're endless, but we're sticking to this one because this is slightly easier than the other ones. So let's stick to this one. Okay, they serve the same purpose. So next one, is this dish suitable for vegetarians or vegans? Okay, it's always good to ask first. According to your diet. Okay, see if the dish suits your diet. So, does this dish contain nuts? Yes, I use nuts as an example because it's a quite common. There are loads of people who are allergic to nuts. Okay, but you can change nuts for like seafood. I don't know, maybe pineapple. Okay, can change nuts for whatever you want. Okay, this was just an example. Very good. Ordering food or drinks. So we're not ready to order yet. So you need more time. You need a couple of minutes more. Okay. So we're not ready to order yet. We're ready to order now. So now we're ready. Okay. We would like to order now, please. It's the same thing of saying we're ready to order now. Okay, guys. A friendly reminder: every time that you're asking for something, try to use the word please. Okay, it's like good manners. Okay. Can I have a glass of water, please? Or I would like a glass of water, please. Okay. I'm saying too many okays. My God. Very good. So, could I have a glass of water, please? I would like a glass of water, please. One is a question, the other one is an affirmative. Okay, so pick the one that suits you the most. Could you bring me another one, please? So if you're drinking something, you're having something, remember you're talking about side dishes that you can ask for another one if you're out of like vegetables or bread or something like this, you can ask for another portion. So in this case, you can use, can you bring me another one, please? Okay, you can change the word one for the thing you want. For instance, can you bring me another cup of water, please? Can you bring me another Coke, please? Can you bring me another side dish, please? Can you bring me the salt? The salt. Oh my God! Can you bring me the salt, please? Okay. So you can change another one for another thing. Okay, for other options. If you're given the wrong dish, huh? Oops. Dealing with problems. Sometimes I let some Portuguese slip. Okay, sorry about that. So, dealing with problems. How do you deal with problems at the restaurant? We have three options down below. Okay, if you're given the wrong dish, okay, so if you're given the wrong dish, that's a problem. So how can you solve this problem? You try and solve this problem. You can say, "Excuse me, I didn't order this." Excuse me, I didn't order this. Okay, so that's not the right dish. Okay, if something isn't clean, could I have another fork? Could I have another spoon? Could I have another glass? Could I have another cup? Could I have another knife? And so on. Okay? If your food isn't hot enough, that's a problem. That's a huge problem. I hate cold dishes. Could you heat this up a bit more, please? Okay, so to heat something up a bit more, please. It sounds very fluent. Okay, so why? Because mainly because we're using phrasal verbs. So can you hit this up a bit more, please? Okay, it sounds very native. Like, hey, can you hit this up a bit more, please? Okay, can't go wrong with that. When you have finished your meal, what can you say? Generally, we say that to the waiter, okay, or the manager, something like this, or someone responsible for the meal. Okay, so that was delicious. Cheers. Everything was marvelous. Compliments to the chef. Okay, compliments to the chef. This last one is very fancy. Okay, if you're saying something like this, probably people will like, whoa, whoa, that's very fancy of you. Okay, compliments to the chef. Very good. So paying for your meal. So now let's take care of business, right? Uh, can we have the bill, please? Can I pay by credit, debit card? Attention to the word, to this word. Okay? We have a silent B right here. Okay? So we say debt, debt card. Okay? So credit and debt card. Keep the change. Keep the change. Okay? That's another way of tipping people. You can say, hey, you can keep the change. Okay? Could you check the bill for me, please? I think you may have made a mistake with the bill. Oh, okay, that's another useful one because sometimes the bill is just wrong. All right, very good. Uh, I'll give you a freebie right now. Whenever you don't have money, okay, to pay for something, and you have a friend or someone like this who pay in your place, who's paying for you, okay, this person is footing the bill. Yeah, like foot, like the your foot. Okay, very good. So this person is footing the bill. All right. So to foot the bill is to pay in someone else's place. Right. Very good. So let's review things a little bit. So arriving at the restaurant. So if you have booked a table, hello, we've booked a table for two people. If you haven't, do you have a table for two? Hello, we haven't booked a table. Can you feed us in? Choosing what to eat. Can we see the menu, please? Can we see the drinks menu, please? Uh, is this dish suitable for vegetarians or vegans? Okay, so careful with that. Most places they have like special dishes according to your diet, so attention to that. Okay, does this dish contain nuts or whatever food you're allergic to? Okay, so always remember to check that because some restaurants they do not put that on the menu. Okay, so you have to ask straight away to see if the dish you're asking contains anything you're not allowed to eat. Okay, ordering food or drinks. We're not ready to order yet. We're ready to order now. We would like to order now, please. Try always to use please. Okay, it shows politeness. Could I have a glass of water, please? I would like a glass of water, please. Could you bring me another one, please? So remember, you can change one for the thing you want. So another Coke, another cup of water, another whatever. Dealing with problems. Dealing with problems. If you're given the wrong dish, excuse me, I didn't order this. So, excuse me, I didn't order this. If something isn't clean, could I have another? If your food isn't hot enough, could you heat this up a bit more, please? When you have finished your meal, that was delicious. Cheers. Everything was marvelous. Compliments to the chef. Last but not least, paying for your meal. Can we have the bill, please? Can I pay by credit or debit card? Keep the change. Could you check the bill for me, please? I think you may have made a mistake with the bill. Very good. So now let's move on to test your skills. Your skill, actually. Very good. So true or false. Okay? Very good. So here, guys, we have five statements. A side dish is a small portion of food. The starter is the main course of a meal. A tip is a large sum of money. Wine glasses are part of the cutlery. To book a table equals to make a reservation. Okay? Very good. So I'm going to give you 10 seconds so you can go through them and try and give me an answer down below. Okay, use the chat if you want, or use the comments. Better if you use the comments. Okay, and try and give me if the sentences, okay, those four statements are true or false. So let's go. Remember, time to test your memory. Let's see how good your memory is. Okay. For most of you, that's going to be like a walk in the park. Okay? The pork. A walk in the park. I'm thinking about pork. I love pork, by the way. Very good. Time's over. So we have A. A side dish is a small portion of food. The starter is the main course of a meal. A tip is a large sum of money. Wine glasses are part of the cutlery. To book a table is equals to make a reservation. So let's check. Very good. So a side dish is a small portion of food. Yes, it is. Generally or typically, what? Bread or salad. The starter is the main course of a meal. False. Okay, it's the first course of a meal. A tip is a large sum of money. False. It's a small sum of money. Wine glasses are part of the cutlery. False. Okay, cutlery. When we're talking about cutlery, we're talking about forks, knives, spoons, and that's it. Okay. So to book a table equals to make a reservation. Yes, to book something is the same thing as saying to make a reservation. Okay? Very good. So test your skills. Order the sentences. So now I have some sentences on your right hand side, some sentences on your left hand side. Okay? All you got to do is to match them. Okay? So all you got to do is to match them correctly. All right? I'll give you a couple of seconds so you can, since you have to write them up, okay? You can use like this equal sign if you want. So the first one is, how was your meal, sir? Okay, second one, here on your left hand side. I mean, I don't know if it's on your left or on your right hand side, but the one in green, okay? The box is in green. So, how was your meal, sir? Did I pay by credit card? Could I have a bottle of water, please? Excuse me, I didn't order this. Is this dish suitable for vegans? And on the other column, we have not really. It has eggs and ham in it. Sorry, it was my mistake. It won't happen again. Sorry, we accept cash only. Shirley, do you like ice with it? It was delicious. Compliments to the chef. Very good. So I'm going to give you a couple of seconds so you can connect them. Okay? That's a good writing exercise as well. So let's see how fast can you type. All right. So what you got to do is to put them together, to match them together. I'm going to give you a couple of seconds so you can get this done. You can use the comment section if you want. All right. I'm waiting. If you have any questions as well, use this box down below for chatting. Okay. If it's a more, how can I say, dire question, urgent question. All right. All right. So, how was your meal, sir? Can I pay by credit card? Could I have a bottle of water, please? Excuse me, I didn't order this. Is this dish suitable for vegans? Not really. It has eggs and ham in it. Sorry, it was my mistake. It won't happen again. Sorry, we accept cash only. Shirley, would you like ice with it? It was delicious. Compliments to the chef. Very good. All right, let's check this out. Very good. So, how was your meal, sir? Can I pay by credit card? Could I have a bottle of water, please? Excuse me, I didn't order this. Is this dish suitable for vegans? So let's see how it goes. Very good. So, how was your meal, sir? It was delicious. Compliments to the chef. Can I pay by credit card? Sorry, we accept cash only. Could I have a bottle of water, please? Shirley, do you like ice with it? Excuse me, I didn't order this. Sorry, it was my mistake. It won't happen again. Is this dish suitable for vegans? Not really. It has eggs and ham in it. All right. So, guys, very good. That's the end of it. Okay, if you have any further questions, just let me know. Okay, use the chat box. You can use the comment section as well, and I'll reply to all of them. Okay, so if you have any questions, please, okay, just write them and I'll check them later on. Alrighty then. Very good. So let's maximize myself again. Now you can see me better. Very good. So, guys, that's it. If you have any further questions, as I mentioned before, please let me know straight away and I'll reply to all of them. Okay? So, oh. Sometimes just like my tongue just. Oh. Very good. So, if you have any further questions, just let me know. All right. That's it for today. See you soon. I hope to see you again. It's been a pleasure. And bye, baby. Bye.